I'm Tony Alfieri.
Hi, and I'm Jan Jacobowitz.
And we're the part of the Center for Ethics in Public Service.
We're here to tell you about the Historic Black Church Project, which was founded by Professor Alfieri 2 years ago?
4 years ago.
Four years ago.
As a grassroots, community-based collaboration with the Ministerial Alliance of Historic Black Churches in the West Grove, and is now expanding to collaborate with additional churches in South Miami, as well as Liberty City, Overtown, and other low-income communities of color throughout Miami-Dade County.
And what exactly do the students do who are part of your project?
Well, we're focusing mainly on education rights, specifically special education, rights in school disciplinary proceedings, and the general constitutional right to education and how it plays out day to day in schools throughout Miami-Dade County, particularly how they disproportionately affect young African American males in the school to prison pipeline. So we are trying to work with churches and other faith-based groups and nonprofits within communities of color in trying to keep kids in school and trying to help support families with legal rights education and other forms of community outreach.
Can you give us an example of what specifically a student might be working on?
Well, for example, you might be working in the West Grove with Greater St. Paul AME Church and the church's youth ministry in working with parents, family, and both the middle school and high school kids who might be at risk of being suspended or expelled from school. And you might be working afternoons and sometimes at Sunday services, after Sunday services, providing a workshop and then follow-up questions and answers to parents and families to allow them to better understanding their rights to education and to keep their kids off the streets and out of jail and giving kids the best chance of excelling in our community as best we can.
That sounds like an amazing experience. What are the specifics? How does a student get into the project, and how many credits might they earn, etc.?
Well, we take rising 2Ls and 3Ls as interns and fellows, and in the fall of your first semester, you have a seminar with me called Public Interest Law and Leadership. And then as you move through the program as a 2L and a 3L, you can get credit for independent study or writing credit or a paid fellowship. We also have second semester 1Ls who, on a very limited basis, provide volunteer activities and participation and for about 5 hours a week. And so it's a terrific opportunity to meet other students, to work with partners in the community and the nonprofit community, and to do very important work in the law for the law school and the university.
Well, thank you for explaining that, and I encourage all of you to check the website, talk to the students involved in the project now, and we look forward at the Center for Ethics to receiving your application. Thank you.